WrestlePod is supported by viewers like you. To support WrestlePod and the other programs on this channel, visit patreon.com/Ian Beaumont live and direct. Could this be the best episode of World of Sport Wrestling in this series? It certainly stands a good chance based upon what I think. I'm Ian Beaumont, stand by. We are reviewing episode 4 coming up next on WrestlePod. From Ian Beaumont live and direct, this is WrestlePod. Welcome along. And we're talking World of Sport Wrestling episode 4 on this episode. So let's get straight into it. We kicked off with a women's championship match. First time we've kicked off with the women's championship. Kaylee Ray against Bea Priestley. Kaylee Ray, the defending champion, obviously. Bea Priestley attacked Kaylee Ray just before the bell. I have to say, the match was pretty brutal, hard-hitting, quick, fast, high-impact moves. There wasn't really a lot of psychology or they weren't high spots, but it was a lot of quick moves and a little bit of flash at times, not too much. So yeah, very, very brutal match. Too many moves too quickly to actually write up notes as I was trying to do. It was like but every spot that they hit felt hard hitting, brutal, high impact, and that was, I think, one of the great things about this match. It ended in a no contest though, because Kaylee Ray hit the Widow's Peak, going for the pin. Before the ref even hit the 1 count, he's interrupted by music playing from the stage area. Viper comes down, proceeds to beat up both women. Then Aisha comes out, and everything breaks down at that point. Stu Bennett intervenes and says, here's what we're going to do. And no, it's not holla holla player, we have got ourselves a tag team match. It's a women's over-the-top rope battle royal taking place next week. So, wow. And apparently the entire WOS women's roster is going to be on that. All 5 of them, I believe. So that should be that's an interesting setup for next week. After the break, Will Ospreay, another special attraction match from him, taking on Martin Kirby. Gotta be said, this was an amazing match. The women's championship match I have to give 2.5 stars. No, 3 stars, I think, too. Just, it's held back a little bit because of the screwy finish. But, overall, wow. And then suddenly, boom! Will Ospreay comes out and absolutely blows it away with Martin Kirby. Kirby very cleverly, very sneakily attacks right at the bell. But my God, Ospreay hitting move after move after move after move, and a lot of quick, high-flying, high-impact offense. It was really, really good. Kirby, though, held his own surprisingly well. I say surprisingly because he's not somebody who's known for working. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't work great with high flies. He's so grounded. That it's to see him and Will Ospreay is a real clash of styles, but he held his own amazingly well. Kirby hit, countered one of Ospreay's moves into a backbreaker. That got a 2 count. Fisherman's Driver by Kirby got him another 2 count. Then Ospreay just kicks it up again. Spanish Fly, then a Dragon Suplex. I mean, like, good God almighty, man. How on earth are you pulling all this out? Kirby is sort of wandering along the second rope doing this little, little bit, whatever he does there. Ospreay jumps up, grabs him off the second rope, Hurricanranas him. Jeepers. That wasn't even the craziest move of the night. Because, even the Spanish Fly was not the craziest move of the night. That's coming later. Kirby kicks out of a humongous shooting star press. My God, the elevation on that was amazing. Long 2 count on that one. Then Ospreay hits another big move. Finally gets the 3 count. Gets his first win in WOS. And I'm going to say it. 5-star match. That was about as good as I think it will get. I don't think it can get any better than that. If it does, I will adjust. But for me right now, I think that was a 5-star match. Wow. Just before we go into the next match, there was some video footage from earlier in the day when Stu Bennett is talking to Grado in his office again. And getting a little thing on Grado and Stu having these conversations. I think it's a bit much at the mo. But Grado has to find a partner for a tag team title tournament match tonight. All the tease again. And first off, you got Grado and Stu Bennett in the ring. I'm gonna get a little thing on this. It's like, I don't really want this so much now. It's getting a little heavy. But he says your opponents tonight will be Robbie X and Crater, who look like they got put together just because they're 2 masked individuals. Robbie X is a babyface. Crater is an out-and-out heel. So, no way were those 2 ever going to really work as a team. Stu then asked Grado, tell us who you found as your partner. And Grado says, I didn't find anybody. Except, and out comes Davey Boy Smith Jr., the British Bulldog. And, yeah, wow. This was a weird match. And weird in a kind of way, rather than a well, that is... What? Rather than a what the bleep way. Because this one just was curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Some great chemistry actually being shown between Grado and Bulldog. They seem to be working really well together on this. Bulldog actually hit a standing delayed vertical suplex. Held him up on Robbie X. Held him up there for absolute ages. Before, boom. That was amazing. That was shades of his father. Mind you, Robbie X, woohoo, hits a standing moonsault for a 2 count. That looked amazing. So, Crater leaves his partner high and dry when Robbie X goes to make the tag. Crater shows absolutely no interest at all. And Grado hits a cutter on Robbie X for the 3 count. Good match. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. I think it told the story it needed to tell. It didn't get too bogged down in it. It just flowed nicely. Wasn't particularly special, but still 2.5 stars. After the match, Crater comes back into the ring to attack Robbie X some more. But Grado and Bulldog stand up to him and just say, no, you're not attacking him. And you have like a 3 against 1, and Grado backs off. And that's interesting. So we will see what happens there. Next week, Crater is going to be in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Normally, with it being WWE, if it were WWE, I would say, it's the 2 that are going to lose because they're the ones that are handicapped. That's my usual line on that. Probably the same thing will happen next week, but we will see. But our final match was a triple threat match. I think they said at one point it wasn't. I'm sure it was confusing. Because at one point I think they said this was a triple threat for the number 1 contendership for the WOS Championship. And then at another point they said it wasn't. So I kind of got a little bit lost there. But it starts out as Justin Sizem versus Joe Hendry versus Adam Maxted being accompanied by his tag team partner Nathan Cruz. Nathan Cruz actually says, you're good, but I got experience here. Let me sub. And Maxted just allowed it. Huh? Weird. So, you get a little bit of 2-on-1 here with Hendry and Sizem taking out Nathan Cruz in the early going. Then Hendry and Sizem take on each other until Cruz gets back in, then throws Hendry out, and then you got Cruz and Sizem taking on each other for a bit. When Hendry comes back in, he's like a house of fire. Puts Cruz in the ankle lock. Cruz is literally about to tap out. Sizem comes in and catches the hand. He prevents the tap out, which I think was perfect. That was excellently done. Sizem then hits a perfect plex. Something we haven't seen for bloody years. Perfect plex for the 2 count. Cruz then hits a Michinoku driver for another 2 count. Wow. These guys are, lots of quick near-fall situations. And then, insane move of the night. Justin Sizem has gotten thrown out by Nathan Cruz. He kind of stumbles up the ramp a little bit, turns around, runs back down, no trampoline or anything, leaps up, goes through the gap between the second and third ropes, and spears Cruz. Oh, man, did that look amazing. I didn't think he could do that. But I didn't even think that was possible. Hits the spear perfectly. Not quite perfectly, actually. I think he catches his feet on the ropes as he's coming in. But that certainly didn't seem to affect it very much at all. Wow! What a move! That's practically a 5-star move. Or dare I even say a 10-star move on its own. Good God. Long 2 count on that one. And I do mean long. It was like 1, 2. There's the kick out. And literally, there was like that little. It was 2 9/10. Really was. A little bit of a miscommunication between Cruz and Maxted meant that Justin Sizem does like a spinning kick of some kind, but on to Nathan Cruz, gets the 3 count. That's the match. So, excellently done. Can't fault. That was about, I'm going to say 4-star match for that one. Wasn't quite as good as the Will Ospreay Martin Kirby match earlier, but man, did that one really hit well. I think so all in all, I think it's a 4-star night on World of Sport, and gotta say, probably my view, best episode of the series so far. The only thing I'm having a little bit of a problem with is the little Grado Stu Bennett situation, which I think is just being overplayed a little bit. It would be nicer if it was underplayed. But that's just my view. So 4-star night overall. What do you think of episode 4 of World of Sport Wrestling? If you watched it, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'd be interested to see what your ratings on the matches are. Like, share, subscribe, support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Ian Beaumont Live and Direct. And like us on Facebook at facebook.com/WrestlePod, IBLND. I'm Ian Beaumont. Thank you very much for watching. Stay sharp. Stay tuned.